What if I told you one of the most fearless animals out here isn't the biggest or the fastest? On Farm Stories, today we follow a creature that walks like it owns the savanna, but survives by making the right decision every single minute. No backup, no second chances, just instinct and attitude. Watch closely and tell me in the comments, would you last even one day in its world?
The honey badger emerges from its burrow as golden sunlight spills gently across the savanna. Its nose twitches, scanning the air like a detective late for an important clue. Dry grass sways softly, whispering secrets that only seasoned survivors bother to hear. It begins walking low, cautious but confident, like it owns a very dangerous neighborhood. Hunger leads the way, stronger than fear, stronger than the memory of yesterday's close calls. A faint rustle nearby sharpens its focus, and suddenly the world feels much smaller. It freezes briefly, calculating distance, timing, and whether breakfast might fight back today. Then, with surprising speed, it lunges forward, committing fully to the gamble. The prey escapes, leaving behind only dust and mild disappointment in the morning air. It pauses, as if pretending that was just a warm-up and definitely intentional. Undeterred, the badger continues forward, weaving through dry shrubs and scattered shadows. The sun climbs higher, turning the savanna into a stage where everything feels exposed. A distant bird call echoes, not a warning, but certainly not comforting either. The badger slows down, its senses now fully tuned to every shift in the wind. Another movement catches its eye, smaller, slower, and possibly less ambitious than the last. It approaches with patience, each step deliberate, like a hunter who learned from embarrassment. The strike is quick this time, precise, leaving no room for second chances. A successful catch, modest but meaningful, disappears quickly between sharp, efficient bites. Energy returns, not dramatically, but enough to keep the journey going forward.
Here at the water's edge, a tense standoff. The honey badger, fierce though it is, decides against engaging the powerful jaws of the caiman.
The wind shifts suddenly, carrying a scent that does not belong to small prey. The badger stiffens, reading the invisible message written across the air currents. Somewhere nearby, something larger has already decided this area is not for sharing. It lowers its body, blending into the grass with surprising subtlety for such a bold creature. Silence stretches longer than expected, making every second feel like borrowed time. Then, slowly, it changes direction, choosing caution over unnecessary heroism today. The terrain opens up ahead, revealing a narrow water source shimmering under the sun. Thirst competes with instinct, and unfortunately, instinct does not always win immediately. The badger approaches the water, scanning the surface like it owes someone money. It drinks briefly, quick and alert, never fully trusting a place this calm. Beneath the surface, unseen eyes remain still, patient in a way only predators can afford. The badger senses something off, a subtle tension that turns calm into quiet danger. It steps back abruptly, deciding hydration is not worth becoming part of someone else's story. A ripple breaks the surface, confirming that paranoia, today, was actually excellent judgment. With no dramatic reaction, it simply leaves, like someone avoiding a bad conversation. Back on dry ground, it shakes off the moment and refocuses on safer opportunities. The afternoon heat intensifies, pressing down like an uninvited but persistent guest. Movement slows. Conserving energy now becomes just as important as finding food. It navigates toward scattered rocks, offering shade and perhaps another chance at survival. The day stretches on, each decision quietly shaping whether it will see another sunrise. In the distance, insects buzz lazily, unaware they are part of someone's backup plan. The badger digs briefly, testing the ground with determination that borders on stubbornness. No reward this time, just dust and the growing realization that nothing comes easily here. It moves again, relentless, driven by instincts older than the land itself.
The relentless sun beats down. With every heavy step, the honey badger's struggle for survival becomes more apparent.
For the honey badger, this lone acacia holds the promise of a feast. But the prize is heavily guarded by a formidable army. A direct hit. The colony erupts, instantly overwhelming the tenacious predator. Few creatures dare to face this onslaught.
Undeterred by the furious swarm, the badger secures its prize. For this creature, the reward is well worth the risk of 1,000 stings.